Hello, heroes, make way for Gray here. Welcome to another Hero Talk, where today we are going to be doing some Spider-Man lore. So as always, sit back and enjoy the ride, because the show starts now. So, as I said, the show starts now, basically we're gonna start. So, Spider-Man. His origin is pretty well known, but I have a tiny copy. Let's just say I've read the Amazing Fantasy #1. And so I'm gonna tell you basically what happened in that story. Great book, you should go check it out. But basically what happened is, so there's this kid named Peter Parker, and he's basically a bookworm. And so basically one day after school, he goes and asks some of his classmates, hey, do you guys want to go to the science convention? They say no, and so yeah, nothing really new to Peter, but of course still kind of sad for him. So basically after that, he goes to the science convention, and so while the thing is going on, it's a radioactive thing. Basically what happens is a spider comes down and gets shocked by it, and then it's out of shock, the spider falls down and bites Peter Parker. So then he has to leave, and some of the fellow adults that are there are like, oh, was the experiment too much for you, Peter? Kind of like a little bit mocking him, but more than that's not. And so basically, while he's walking down the street, there's a car coming at him, and then he dodges it, and he's like, wow, and he lands on a wall, and he's crawling it. So, and then once he climbs up the wall, he grabs this air vent thing, an air shaft, one of those pipes that comes out of the building, and then he's like, wow, I can crush this as if it was paper. It was actually the words, and then so he goes home, and on the way home he sees this poster board that says, come fight Crusher Hogan. And so he's like, okay, well, I can go do this. So one night he makes this costume, which is basically a gray mask. It looks like, imagine a chainmail mask, and then a white sweatshirt and some blue jeans. It was pretty funny. So after he made that, he goes over to Crusher Hogan, and then Crusher Hogan says, so it looks like we got some kind of mask to Marvel, and that was his first name. No, it wasn't Human Spider, as you may think. That was the director's idea for the Spider-Man movie, but that's what happened. And so then Spider-Man beats him, and he gets into all this showbiz. So it's kind of just like, because after the fight, an agent comes over to Peter and is like, hey, I can make you famous. So Peter agrees, and he's on a talk show for a little bit, and he was just on it. And then one night after he was done recording, there's a robber, and he walks by Peter, and the cop was like, well, why didn't you stop him? And he's like, hey, that's your job, not mine. Soon after, he would make a costume, because he just thought the other one, he thought if he's going to be in showbiz, he's just going to need a new one. So basically, he arrives at his house one night from the show, and he is like, what is there a police car doing at my house? And so the police who's there tells him that his uncle has been murdered. And so Peter asks the dude, you know, where's the killer? And he says that he's at an old Acme just some company, old Acme warehouse. So after he says this, Peter goes to the Acme warehouse, and the cops can't catch the dude. So Peter just goes in there, you know, and after he does that, he gets the guy and shortly realizes it's the guy who killed his uncle, making Peter extremely mad. And then Peter basically is like, I need to become a hero, blah blah blah. So after he becomes a hero, basically that's what happens. That's basically his origin. So yeah. He becomes a hero from after that night. It shows him basically just walking down an alleyway, and he is like, I need to become a hero because no one can protect this city the way that I'm going to, basically. So he basically, the narrator says, Peter will soon realize that with great power becomes great responsibility. And then that's basically the plot of the comic book. So he becomes Spider-Man basically, and that was issue 1, The Amazing Fantasies. An amazing issue. I very strongly encourage you to go watch it. Go read it. It's a book. It's amazing. I love reading it. I read it last night to get the information because I got it for Christmas last year, 2 years ago, I guess I should say. And my mom had got it for me, and I was so happy. So, after that, basically that's his origin, which that was the base of this. It was Spider-Man origin, not lore base. Well, it was origin lore, I guess you could say. So, thanks for the support of watching this. The support that you give is just amazing, guys. I'm trying to do a video a day for you guys because I realized that I had not uploaded in a really long time, and I really want the best for my fans. So I'm gonna try to upload once a day. I wish that I could have this as a full-time job, but you know, I'm still a kid, so I don't see how that would work. But so yeah, that's stuff about me. You don't need to know any of that stuff. You don't care. You've probably stopped watching the show. So yeah, I'll see. So good. God bless heroes and hero on. See you guys later.